You can binge horror movies all night, one after another, slashers, psychological thrillers, possession films, and you'll be fine. But sit someone down with a horror game, and it's subtly different. They hesitate, they pause, they say, "How about you play?" So what changed? Why does holding a controller make fear feel heavier than just watching it on the screen? It's not the better graphics, it's not louder jump scares, it's something deeper. Horror games don't just show you fear, they make you participate in it. And psychologically, that changes everything. So let's talk about it. When you watch a horror movie, you're passive. The character hears a noise, they go investigate, and you judge them. You feel tension, but you're safe. You're observing danger. But in a horror game, you hear the noise, and now you have to decide, should I go open the door? Do I turn that corner? Or do I walk down this hallway? The fear isn't scripted progression anymore, it's your choice. That small shift from observer to decision maker is massive, because now your brain isn't processing this as fiction, it's processing it as a risk. Even though you know it's a game, your nervous system doesn't fully care, because you're the one pressing forward. That responsibility makes fear personal.
Killing took place while the family was gathered at home on a Sunday afternoon. The day of the crime.
Control sounds empowering at first glance, but in horror, control is a burden. In movies, the pacing is controlled for you. The director decides when to cut, when to release tension, and when to give you a relief. In games, you control the pacing. If you move slowly, the tension will stretch. If you stop, the silence will grow. And if you hesitate, nothing can save you. There's no cutaway, no scene transition, no relief edit, just you in the hallway. And the longer nothing happens, the worse it gets, because your imagination starts working. And imagination is always scarier than the unknown. There's also another layer. In movies, the character is separate from you. They have a face, a personality, a voice. In games, specifically really just first-person horror, you disappear. You don't see your own face. You don't hear your own dialogue much. You become the body in the environment. That blurs identity. Now, when something is chasing you, it doesn't feel like it's chasing a character. It feels like it's chasing you. That shift creates immersion that film can't replicate. Movies simulate fear, games simulate presence, and presence amplifies vulnerability.
How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like...
In horror movies, if someone dies, you might feel shock, but you're not responsible for it. In horror games, when you die, it feels like you messed up. You turned the wrong way, you ran too early, you didn't hide fast enough. That adds guilt to fear. Now it's not just survival, it's performance. You don't want to fail again, so tension increases. You become hyper-aware, and that hyper-awareness makes every sound sharper, every shadow suspicious. You're not just scared, you're trying not to mess up. Horror movies have rhythm. Build tension, release, recover. Your body resets. Horror games don't always give you that reset. You might spend 15 minutes in pure anticipation, no payoff, no music swell, just ambient noise. That prolonged state keeps your body in fight or flight mode longer. It's mentally draining. That's why people say horror games are exhausting. They don't just spike adrenaline, they sustain it. Here's something simple but potent. In a movie, if it gets too intense, you can look away. Check your phone, check your phone, check your phone, mute it, pause it. In a game, if you stop moving, nothing will progress. The only way out is through. You have to keep walking, you have to open that door, you have to push forward. That forced engagement creates psychological pressure. You're trapped not by the monster, but by your own need to continue. Horror movies scare you, horror games involve you. And involvement is what makes fear powerful. And when you're passive, fear is a story. When you're active, fear feels real. That's why people can marathon horror films but struggle to finish a horror game. Because watching fear is easy, participating in it isn't. And maybe that's what makes horror games really expose. Not how scary monsters are, but how uncomfortable it feels to be responsible for your own fear. Thank you for watching. God bless. Love you. Thank you guys for 41 subscribers. I'm glad that we're starting to build a little community here, and I love it. And we're out.